did. Alrighty, so let's get back to part 2 here of questions from Sarah. And we're going to start out with back to the email. So she says, you also say you don't drink anymore, which I'm struggling with, as I'm in my early 20s with friends who like to drink. It's been easier since I moved from Missoula, my college town. My boyfriend and I rarely go to the bars here, mostly because we don't know many people. We hate hangovers, and I really shouldn't drink. But there's always those occasions like when we visit Missoula or go to a wedding or whatever, and everyone's drinking. So our question comes down to, what do you do in social situations? How do you handle big events like weddings or Halloween, for example? And she says, I had 4 beers on Saturday, where everyone is drinking a lot. I'm definitely not the kind of person that can have fun sober. Most of the time, hang on here. I'm definitely the kind of person that can have fun sober. Most of the time, I'd rather not drink. But if I'm around people that are drinking, I'd like to as well, you know? Otherwise, I'll just get annoyed by people's drunkenness. So anyways, the question is, what do you do in social situations? How do you handle big events like weddings or Halloween? And yeah, I am not going to lie. I used to do a lot of drinking back in college. A lot. When I lived over in the Czech Republic for a year, a lot. Every day, during lunchtime I was drinking. Every day. And after work, every day as well. And now I haven't drank, I maybe had 2 or 3 drinks the whole past 12, 13, 14 months. So, I guess first and foremost, I just stopped. You know, I was really severe with my ulcerative colitis. I went on this diet. The diet was talking about things that I can't drink or eat, so I stopped doing that. And in social situations, you know, I'll tell you what, I've mentioned to pretty much everyone all of my friends know about my disease. All of my family obviously does as well. And I've pretty much educated them on why it is that I do or don't do certain things as far as eating and drinking. So there's very rarely situations where people are, hey, I don't want you to have a glass of wine with us and so forth, because everyone knows I don't do that anymore. You know, the personal urge to have the beer after work or the 2 beers or whatever, that went away from me pretty quickly. And it's just not an issue. I did like to get a buzz back in the day, back in college. I really enjoyed that, sometimes even more. And I used to think that I needed that to have a good time hanging out with friends that were doing that as well. But I've realized that's not the case. Me being a totally stone cold sober person makes situations with friends who are drinking alcohol, it's just as fun. I'm really not missing out on anything in my mind, and I think a lot of people that go through this experience would agree and have a similar experience. So that's my thoughts on the drinking. I'm sure it's probably tough for especially young people that are just starting to drink alcohol, just going through college or out of college. But it's not impossible to be sober, be on this type of diet where you really don't drink for the most part. And that's really all there is that I can think of. So I hope I've answered some of the questions. If anyone else has ideas or comments with regards to these types of questions, please do everyone a favor and put down some comments. If you want to write your own story and have it posted up on the website, you can do that as well. Just go to the venting area, type in whatever you like. And have a great